What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. Blazers get a 128-112 victory over the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's go over all the team stats. Pelicans shoot 41 for 84 for 49% from the field. They go 8 of 25 from three-point land for 32%. They shoot 22 of 27 free throws for 82%. They have 23 assists. They get 41 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds, 4 steals, 6 blocks, and 12 turnovers. The Blazers, they shoot 48 out of 103 for 47. They go 11 of 34 for 32%. They go 21 of 26 from the free throw line for 81%. They have 30 assists on 48 made shots. They get 53 rebounds, 18 offensive rebounds, 8 steals, 3 blocks, and they have 6 turnovers. For the Pelicans individually, Anthony Davis goes for 27 on 9 of 17. He shoots 9 of 12 from the free throw line. Finishes up with a negative 25 plus minus. He has 2 offensive rebounds, 7 total rebounds, an assist, a turnover, and a block. Drew Holiday chips in with 20 points on 9 of 14 shooting. He shoots 0 of 4 from three-point land, 2 of 2 from the foul line, finishes up with a negative 19. He gets 2 boards, dishes out 6 assists, has 2 turnovers and a steal. Julius Randle gets 19 on 8 of 16 shooting. He shot 1 of 3 from three-point land, 2 of 2 from the foul line, finished up with a negative 16. He grabbed 1 offensive rebound, had 9 total boards, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, a steal, and 2 blocks. Etwan Moore had 17 on 6 of 9 shooting, 4 of 5 from the field, or 4 of 5 from three-point land, 1 of 1 from the foul line. Finished up with a negative 9. He had an offensive rebound. He got 2 rebounds, and that was it for his stats. Alfred Payton had 4 points on 2 of 3 shooting, shot 0 of 1 from three-point land, finished up with a negative 5. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal. Mirotic had 13 to lead the way off the bench. He shot 3 of 10 overall, 3 of 7 from three-point land, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, went negative 4, pulled down 3 boards, had 2 assists, had a turnover, and 2 blocks. Darius Miller had 5 points on 1 of 5 shooting. He went 0 of 2 from three-point land, 3 of 4 from the foul line, had a plus 3, pulled down 2 boards, had an assist and a block. Tim Frazier had 5 points on 2 of 5 shooting, 0 of 1 from three-point land, 1 of 2 from the foul line, finished up with a negative 3, pulled down an offensive board, had 3 total boards, 3 assists, and a turnover. Jackson had 2 points on 1 of 3 shooting, 0 of 1 from the three-point land, finished up with a negative 10, grabbed an offensive rebound, had 2 total rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Excuse me. Jahlil Okafor got some run today. He ended up shooting 3 times, missing everything, shot 0 of 1 from 3. He finished up with a negative 8, or actually plus 8, because he pulled down an offensive rebound, had 8 total rebounds, and dished out an assist. So he had pretty good defensive stats, but offensively he didn't do nothing. For the Blazers, Damian Lillard leads the way with 24 points. He shot 8 of 20 from the field, 2 of 9 from 3, none bigger than the second 3 that he hit to pretty much blow the game back open for the Blazers. because the Pelicans went on a little bit of a run, which they always do, because that's what they're good at. They can score, the best of them. Damian Lillard shot 6 of 8 from the foul line. He finished up with a plus 16. Pulled down 3 offensive rebounds, which were huge. He had 5 total rebounds, dished out 8 assists, had 2 turnovers, and a steal. CJ McCollum was steady with 20 points on 8 of 12 shooting. Shot 1 of 3 from three-point land, 3 of 3 from the foul line. Finished up with a plus 13. He had 2 offensive rebounds, 6 total rebounds. Dished out 3 assists and had 2 steals. So, excellent game from CJ McCollum. Al-Farouq Aminu had 15 on 4 of 12 shooting. Went 3 of 6 from the three-point land. Had 4 of 4 from the foul line. Plus 18 for his plus-minus. Pulled down 1 offensive board, 8 total boards. Had 2 assists, no turnovers, and 2 steals. Big Nurkic finished up with 15 on 6 of 13 shooting. Didn't take any threes, went 3 of 5 from the foul line. Finished up with a plus 10. Grabbed 5 offensive rebounds, had 12 total rebounds. Dished out 5 assists, had only 2 turnovers, and got 2 blocks. So good all-around effort again from Nurkic, which was huge. His help defense was big against Anthony Davis tonight, and that's what held him only to 27 and not more like he has before in the past. Mo Harkless back from a 5-game absence with his knee, and looked like the knee was okay. He went for 12 points on 4 of 6 shooting. 0 of 2 from three-point land, 4 of 4 from the foul line, finished up with a negative 7, had 2 rebounds, with both were 2 offensive rebounds, so good on the offensive boards from Mo Harkless. He had an assist, 1 turnover, and a block, so big game, especially offensively, for Mo Harkless coming back and being good on the offensive boards. Jake Layman busts out with a huge game off the bench. He leads the way with 20 points on 8 of 14 shooting. Went 4 of 9 from three-point land. Finished up with a with a plus 8. Had 1 board, which is an offensive board. And at one point in the game, he shot 4 straight threes and made them all. Up scoring 42 points, I believe it was, in the second quarter, and that's pretty much what broke the game open. Zach Collins had 8 points on 4 of 9 shooting, 0 of 1 from three-point land, finished up with a plus 13, had 1 offensive rebound, pulled down 4 total boards, had 4 assists, and a steal. Evan Turner wasn't very efficient offensively, but finished up with 7 points on 3 of 9 shooting, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the foul line, finished up with a plus 11, pulled down 2 offensive rebounds, had 11 total rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. So huge game on the defensive boards for Evan Turner. He was our second leading rebounder tonight, I'm sorry. Maj Leonard had 5 points on 2 of 3 shooting, 1 of 2 from the three-point land, which was a big three-pointer. Finished up with a plus minus 3. Had 1 offensive rebound, which was huge, and pulled down 2 total boards and dished out an assist. Seth Curry had 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting, 0 of 1 from 3. Went for plus 1, pulled down 2 boards, had an assist, had a turnover, and a steal. So Seth Curry wasn't really needed tonight. We also got to see Anthony Simons and Gary Trent Jr. get into the game. Neither of them did anything, so the stat line, they went plus 0 for the plus minus. Simons shot 1, which was a off in a pass, I think from Layman, if I'm not mistaken, to the basket. And Pelicans played it well and ended up blocking the shot. And I believe it was Julius Randle at the time. As far as game notes go, like I was saying, Jake Layman, big night. He goes for 20 off the bench. And that was all in the second quarter. And that was a big reason why the Blazers went up huge. I think they had an 18-point lead going into halftime. I think it was, 16-point lead. It was 58-74. And it was just the Jake Layman show in the second quarter. Dame and CJ, of course, were steady tonight. Dame finished up with 24. CJ had 20. Can't really complain about their output as far as offense goes. And both played well as facilitators, on the boards, getting offensive rebounds. That's what that killed them too. Us getting all them rebounds, man. We just kept getting second chance opportunities, and more often than not, we were hitting them when we get them. Al-Farouq Aminu, his defensive game against AD was superb in my opinion. Yes, he was efficient. He got his points, but he didn't get to a season average. And he wasn't out there dominating like he usually does. So we kept him at bay, and that's really their only option other than, they got Drew Holiday who can score, but he got right at his average at 20. He's not going to give you too much else after that. As far as offense goes, Mirotic was off tonight. That was good because the Blazers defense, from the starters to the bench, they closed out on him with the quickness. All his made shots were from three, but I can't really complain because he went 3 for 10 overall. Nurk has a great all-around game once again. Just stat sheet stuffing, helping the Blazers out on defense, getting offensive rebounds, getting timely fouls on main guys. Like Anthony Davis was in foul trouble a lot because they were trying to match him up with Nurk, and Nurk was doing what he's supposed to do, going down in the post and working down there, getting all them fouls. So, big night for Nurkic. He's growing into definitely, like I said before, one of the best centers in this game. His offensive game is blossoming. His passing vision is amazing. There was a couple times where he's looking like a young Vlade Divac to me, the way he's wheeling and dealing. Not saying that he is Vlade Divac or anything, but just some of the passes that he does, he reminds me of Vlade Divac, the way he throws the ball to people. Mo Harkless gets back, has a great game offensively, definitely much needed. Glad to see that he's back because we definitely need his defensive presence, especially against OKC. That's going to really help us against Paul George whenever we play them, which we have the Jazz and OKC coming up back-to-back, I believe, Monday and Tuesday. So definitely looking forward to those two games. But as far as this game, I can't complain, man. Everything looked good, cutting down on turnovers, sharing the ball, killing the boards. It's going to be tough to win when the Blazers do this type of thing to you. Like when they're passing the ball like this, they're a different team. As you can see, they had 3 players with 20-plus points. So, and then 2 with 15, had another with 12. So they had 6 people in double figures. Pelicans had 1 to 5. It's just gonna be tough to compete. It'll be real tough. And Pelicans do not play defense. I understand why. I understand why AD wants to leave, man. And so whoever's got the best trade package, they need to be lining up, man, because he looked kind of frustrated to me out there tonight. And he wasn't playing defense. Nobody was playing defense on that team. And I don't like that. But as far as some other notes, I told everyone the Northwest Division is the best division in basketball. We have currently 3 of the top 4 teams. Right now, we also have the Jazz sitting at number 7 and climbing. So we got 4 teams in playoff contention right now. And Minnesota's not far off. But I don't think they'll make it. But I do believe that the Jazz, the Blazers, OKC, and the Nuggets, all 4 of them teams will be in the playoffs. Seeding, we'll see. Right now, Blazers should sit at 3rd seed. I'm liking it. Can't really complain about what's happening right now, man. Life is good in Rip City right now. But I'm going to go ahead and get up off this. Shouts out to the whole entire LDBC. This is your boy P Money. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.